What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. I'm doing a review of this phone case. It's been actually about 6 months, and I wanted to do a 6-month review. I didn't tell anybody I wanted to do one, but basically, this is the Love Me case. I was asked a specific question by a user. I forget his name. I'll put it in the description bar. And he was asking me a couple of questions about, like, the Love Me case. So first things first, I've unbolted everything, but this is the first time the phone's coming out of the case in about, like, 6 months. I haven't taken it out since I haven't cleaned it or whatever else. So... and of course, one of the screws is stuck, so now I'm trying to get it open out here on the camera. Doing this one-handed. So as you can see, the phone inside here is looking really good. Let me get that focus on. No scratches on the lens or anything. Look at it. You know, it's shining just like it came out of the box yesterday. Oops, fingerprint thing works. So as you can see, the phone is in excellent working condition. Excellent optical condition. A little bit dusty, but that's to be expected since the phone case isn't like airtight or anything. If you can, oops, darn it, I'm throwing these screws everywhere. So if you can, let me just go ahead and empty these out so I can play with this thing here and show it to you. If you see here, I've dropped this several times, and there's like some dings and some scratches in it, but overall, the case, it's not dented or anything. It's lost a little paint here and there, but the phone, perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it, as you can see. The back of the case, let's take a look at it. Same thing, a few dents, dings, missing paint, but really, it's not in bad shape. Let's go straight into the cons. That's some of the pros right there, and then we're going to go into another question that he had. Some of the cons of the case. This thing right here. As you can see, I'm using a hot sauce top that's been super glued on here. And this is actually like the little stopper that prevents water splashing into the headphone jack. When you get your Love Me case, if you buy one of these, pull off the little styrofoam or little rubber, whatever it is, polyurethane stopper, put some super glue on it, and then put it back on there. Otherwise, you're going to lose it like I lost mine. And the thing is tiny, and you'll never find it. Yeah, mine probably got vacuumed up somewhere. Another issue is, right here on the bottom, you see this little like round spot? There was a silver plate there. It was just decoration, but it popped off. I was going to glue it on, but I was like, screw it, I'm too lazy. Now, the user, I forgot his name, he asked, does he need a plastic case on the phone? And I said in the comment section that it's not necessary because this is Gorilla Glass. And I'll stand by that. Unless you want to protect your phone from dust between the Gorilla Glass and the phone, I wouldn't say you need one. And that's also something that have to be tested. The functionality of having a plastic cover and then the Gorilla Glass and then its touch functionality. That's not something I've tested, so I'm not really sure how that would work out for you. But I keep this phone case in my pocket with keys, folding knife and whatnot, and that's probably where a lot of these scratches and stuff come from, not only from the drops. And as you can see, the Gorilla Glass, there's no scratches or anything in it. It's completely smooth, like the day I bought it. Now, another question he asked me was about the weight. So what we're going to do here is we are going to look at the weight of the phone, which is 145 grams without the case. We'll put the case on here. Let's get these screws and everything because that's part of the weight. We'll put that on here. And I was telling him that the weight of the phone is increased significantly by the case. And to be honest, 6 months on, my wrist still hasn't come accustomed to the weight. So 204 grams, and then of course the phone was 145. We added it all together. 350 grams. It effectively doubles the weight of the phone. Doubles and then a little bit more, actually. So, yeah. To be honest, when I'm on my phone a long time, I haven't become accustomed to the weight of it to this day. It's still very heavy. And, yeah, that's just something that takes getting used to. The overall increase in profile size hasn't really disturbed me. As you can see, it increased the profile size significantly. I'm not going to measure it, but that hasn't bothered me. But the weight, it's still a bit heavy. Nonetheless, like I said in the initial video, that's still a bit comforting as opposed to anything else. Overall, I would say if you're going to get an expensive phone, this case you can't go wrong. You really can't. You see, like I said, my phone looks like it came out of the box yesterday. And I haven't taken it out of here since I made that initial video about the Love Me case. So it's doing its job. And I've dropped the phone several times. I dropped it yesterday twice, actually. and it was on a tile floor, so it looks fine. You know, no damage, no harm. So you can't go wrong with it. Do you need a plastic cover? Again, just a recap. No, I don't think you do. If you want to, cool. Please let me know if you do that, how the functionality of the touchscreen works. I haven't had any problem with any sort of functionality of the phone whatsoever. So, because I mean, I haven't even had to take it out of the case since I made that last video. So if you find that there's any sort of functionality issues, please let me know in the comment section, and I'd be happy to know that. But for me, I think it's a bit superfluous. Anyway, if you have any more questions, concerns, whatever else, I'll try and drop those in the comment section. Let me know. This is your man, Abuamerican. Catch me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at Abuamerican. I'm out.